Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to check in with Ferris State Volleyball and joined by head coach Tia Brandel-Wilhelm. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us back.
Obviously, last week a busy week. Before we even get to the weekend, you had a early week match against Northwood, a regional matchup, and then obviously on the road at Purdue Northwest and Grand Valley State here later in the week.
Yeah, it was a lot of games, but fortunately, we play games and we get better while we play the games. So it's good for our team to play those games, I think.
Obviously, playing Northwood early in the week, a little unique that they're no longer in the GLIAC, but still an important match in terms of some of the regional implications. Yeah,
Northwood's a good team. They're, top third of the GMAC right now, and that was a really good game for us. It was a nice win for the team for sure. We didn't start out really great, and to be able to come back from that, kind of turn the corner with that, I think was really good for the team.
Obviously, on Friday, then you get back into conference action. Made the trip down to Hammond, Indiana to take on Purdue Northwest, and got a 3-0 sweep over the Pride. Always a tough place to play down there, though, in Indiana.
Yeah, it is. It is there, and their team is so improved. They have, they have a new coach this year, and he's just really. They have some nice athletes, and he's just really, got them playing in a really good system. So it's just one of those games that, and they're really, they're young and persistent, and so they just keep fighting. So it's one of those games that you really have to stay on your game to come out on top. But we were able to get a few players in that, hadn't seen a lot of playing time, and it was really nice to see them, do what they've been able to do in practice every day to kind of get out there on the court and do that too.
Obviously, then you wrap up the weekend. You had to make the trip halfway back home, taking on Grand Valley State down in Allendale on Saturday. And as we go to the highlights of that one, you can kind of throw the records out the window anytime Ferris and Grand Valley match up.
Yeah, I think it's it's definitely a rivalry for some people, but I think for us, like, our program is just like every match is really important. So we don't weight one match more than the other or anything like that.
Obviously, here in this opening set, they got off to a great start. A tough opponent to play against, and got off to a great start here at home.
Yeah, they played really well. I don't think we did a very good job with with our game plan ideas right off the bat. I think it really took us about 2 sets to really get into doing the things that we wanted to be doing game plan wise.
How tough is it, and how challenging is it when you got 2 coaching staffs that obviously know each other so well?
Yeah, they're Jason's a new coach there, but he's been the assistant coach most of the time that I've been at Ferris. So definitely, I mean, it's nice. It's nice because there's a lot of respect between the coaching staffs for sure. But you kind of get to know people and know their style, so that definitely makes it a little bit harder.
Drop the opening set, but you come back here, get a big win in the second set. Went 27-25. Maybe some keys here in the second set.
We were pretty far down in this set and just kept plugging away. And I think that's something our team definitely feels confident that they can turn things around. And they're definitely that team that will just stay in the moment and stay focused on the process and try to get a little bit better with their play. So I thought that helped. We started loosening up a little bit, started playing a little bit more of our game plan. But even in the second set, I just thought we just had to, we had to just start playing a little harder, and it was nice to see us to be able to do that.
Obviously, you're off to a great start in the GLIAC, but yet a lot of young players that still continue to get better and better each and every match.
Yeah, I know, and I know I say it every time we talk. I think I say we're just that team that tries to get 1% better every day. But this year we just truly are. Although some days I think we're 3 or 4% better because we're so young. We really have lots of opportunity to improve every day.
Obviously, here in the third set, able to come back and get another big win here as you had a chance to go to the fourth set and an opportunity to kind of finish off the match.
Yeah, and in the fourth set, I thought we started off strong, but then kind of started playing defense like that last highlight there, and I thought it became a little bit tight there for a little while. So it was nice to see us kind of have to rebound again from that.
How tough is it going on the road in the conference just to get a win?
Rob, we don't mind being on the road. Like we're a good road team. We've obviously done it a lot this year, and we'll continue to do so. And this is a team that you really enjoy traveling with, and they enjoy each other. They're easy. They're flexible, adaptable, and so being on the road is just like being at home almost.
Obviously, here late in this fourth set, able to kind of seal the win 3-1 over Grand Valley State, and big win as it keeps you right there at the top of the conference standings with some big matches still remaining on the conference schedule.
Yeah, we have almost the whole conference to play again, so definitely it'll be a big thing. Plus this crossover coming up. Yeah.
You mentioned the crossover, Midwest Region crossover. I think it's one of the nation's largest college volleyball tournaments taking place down in Indiana this weekend, and some tough competition that awaits from the other conferences.
Yeah, it is the nation's largest, and it's a seeded tournament. So we, this morning took the conferences and seeded them, kind of ranked where everybody is, and so the top 6 from each conference will play each other on Friday, and then on Saturday we reseed again. So everybody's kind of playing, like teams, and it's really competitive. It has a lot of implications for the NCAA tournament because there've been in our region a lot of wins and losses both ways, and teams that are not too many teams are doing great in the region. So this will be a really big weekend for those crossover matches and those plays in between conferences to see really who gets selected in 5 weeks at the end of the season.
Obviously, you open up on Friday against Cedarville, and then Rockhurst later on in the day, a team that's been right there at the top of the region here for many years.
Yep, and Cedarville had been and kind of took a couple years off, and now they're back into being a top team, and Rockhurst is in the NCAA tournament pretty much every year. So definitely 2 really imposing teams with some really great strengths. So it'll be quite a challenge for us.
I know we've kind of talked about it before in the past, but a really unique experience for the student athletes having so many great teams playing there all in the same venue.
Yeah, it is, and you have all these top teams playing each other at once. It's just this incredible level of volleyball, and such an incredible opportunity to cheer for your own conference. So you'll see if a match goes long, you'll see the 2 teams that are playing, their conference teams will all stop their warm up and go and make sure that they're cheering for their conference schools. So it's a really great experience. It's a lot of fun, super intense, definitely difficult and challenging, but also really fun.
Obviously, this kind of leads you into the second half of the conference season after this regional crossover starting next week.
Yeah, we come right back and we start playing. We have 3 matches in that first week back from crossover, so it's just a lot of keep playing, keep plugging along, try to get a little better.
Well, Coach, thanks for the time. Congrats
Thank
on
you.
the weekend. Safe travels as you travel to the Midwest Region crossover this week.
Thank you.
That'll do it for Ferris Sports Update. A reminder, you can follow all the action online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. Have a great week.